One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Boilermakers will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Going to sling it on second down. They're setting up the screen. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Makes one man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Quick spin on the run. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And the Spartans are rolling down the field.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
To the air, it's Baker. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stoneburner. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. It's complete to the left. Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Troy. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defense...
He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback...
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got him. Touchdown, Spartans. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Caught over the middle. It's Stoneburner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Handoff to the single back. Nice move there.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some...
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Stoneburner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He's trying to get it in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we're going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. You couldn't ask for better starting field position. The drive covers 26 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the tailback. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pull back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face, and they're going to play physical.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. To throw, it's Cox. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Spartans in the hurry up. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Fakes to grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Offense in the hurry-up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Fighting off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Stoneburner. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Boilermakers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Baker. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Robbins. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Hauls it in. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run play action. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Snagged in the middle. It's Stoneburner. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Stoneburner. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
First down, Purdue.
To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. It's complete on the right side.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in. It's Stoneburner. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll throw on third down. Touchdown, Purdue! And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Michigan State, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a crease to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throwing right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Cox. Zings it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hoffman. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Troy. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, better look out. He breaks a tackle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give out of the gun. Makes a man miss. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Michigan State 14.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Handoff to the lone back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Plows through the defense. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Leaves it with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives into the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Quick step and go. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
First and goal, Michigan State.
Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Sparty! And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Quarterback will keep it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Here he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Got the first down and more. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.